Let's start with the buses. Before a child can get on the bus drivers who will be wearing masks will be taking the temperature of the student before they get onto the bus. If their temperature is 100.4 or above, they will not be allowed to get on the bus to come to school. They will have to return home with the hopes that they will be checked for other symptoms and have a COVID test done. So they will not be able to come back into school until they are fever-free for 24 hours without medication. If they are fine and they do not have a fever, then they will get on the bus and remain on the bus until they get to school. Once they've been checked, they can enter, since they've been on the bus, they can enter school at that point in time. All teachers will be wearing masks. Everyone in the building will be wearing masks all throughout the day. Teachers are scanned every morning before they come in and ask several questions about COVID and symptoms and whether they've been around anyone. If they have been around someone, they have to go home just as much as a child, or they will be able to pass and come into the building. Okay. So your child will be safe at that point. If they are a car rider, then the parent will park. They will come to the front of the building and they will stand 6 feet apart until the screening process takes place with their child. The parent will answer a few questions. The child will be scanned for their temperature. If they pass the question and the temperature check, they can then enter the building. The parent will not be allowed in. They will then turn around and go back to their car and go home. If they do have a fever, then they too will go home with the parent. If they become symptomatic while they're at school, we have an area set up for isolation. They will be placed until the parent is called and come to get them, and they will be in a large room, and they will also be in little cubicles 6 feet apart until the parent comes and shows to pick them up as well. Have you been around anyone with COVID in the last 14 days?
No.
Have you been around anyone with flu-like symptoms, nausea, vomiting, chills, fever, new loss of taste or new loss of smell within the last 14 days?
No.
Good. All right. You may now come in.